Well, welcome. I'm John.
And I'm Nancy.
And we are J&N Travels.
Travels.
Welcome into our afternoon show, which is a news update, followed by today's subject is Disney Souvenirs.
Disney Souvenirs. And
And-
we have Disney
Yeah,
Souvenirs.
we've got plenty of Disney souvenirs. So
I like your Disney shirt.
thank you very much. And
Nice.
yours is very nice, too. So nice week, right? I mean, got some rain last night,
Lots
but
of
at
rain
least
last
it's
night.
starting to get a little bit warmer, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
So that's always good. So why don't we start right up with the news, Nance?
Okay.
Okay, let me bring it up here. Okay, current travel and news stories. Okay, so our first news story today is Cedar Point drastically rolls back mask policies. Okay, on Monday,
Oh.
Cedar Point, Ohio became one of the first theme parks in the United States to drastically roll back mandatory mask wearing at its theme parks, updating its health and safety policies to state that masks would only be required in indoor spaces when not actively eating or drinking. That means that all outdoor space, including queues, eating areas, and rides, no longer require guests to wear masks. Cedar Point has also said that masks are not required on rides anymore, either indoor or outdoors. So I guess that's the beginning, right?
And they just opened up.
No, they just opened up that policy. I think a lot of these parks have been open for a month or so now.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, Ohio's on the east, is in the colder area, right?
Yeah, that's
So
what I was wondering if they just opened up, but they've been open for a while, you said?
I think so, for a couple months maybe. Our second news item, which is kind of interesting for people who are planning a Disney cruise, okay? Disney Cruise Line requires full vaccination.
Really?
When DCL, Disney Cruise Lines, first announced its cruises to nowhere for UK residents, they were greeted with enthusiasm across the Atlantic, especially since the company had been forced into a seagoing pandemic lockdown for over a year. The possibility of a 2, 3, or 4-day trip on Disney Magic was much anticipated, even though the liner would not visit any ports or calls on the voyage. Hence the staycation element for residents of Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England. I can't think of a better place to be stuck on a cruise for a week, huh?
Right.
The strong speculation was that vaccinations would not be a condition for sailing with Mickey and Company. However, the latest announcement from DCL is that a full virus vaccination will be required for all passengers 18 years and older. Those under 18 will need to have a negative test at their own expense before boarding. The news comes as a shock to prospective staycation passengers. Disney's social media airwaves have been abuzz with angry would-be cruisers who insisted that vaccination stipulation was totally unwelcome and difficult to conform to in Britain, where vaccines are not open to all.
Oh,
So there's a little bit of a interesting fight type of thing, right?
yeah.
Okay. Before we go on to 3, let me just take a quick peek in the chat here. We've got, I'd like to welcome in Adrian and Nico. Thank you guys
Adrian
for
and
dropping
Nico.
in. Your favorite name, Maxwell Smart.
Maxwell Smart.
Welcome in.
I like Maxwell.
Tommy Dodson, thank you for coming in.
Hi, Tommy.
Your brain I'm going to pick before we go to Aruba when it gets closer.
Oh, he's been to
I
Aruba.
think he's been there 3 times,
3
if I
times.
remember
I want
correctly.
to go. Our daughter's been there once. They went on their honeymoon. They loved it.
Welcome in, Sherry. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Sherry.
Shelly's one of our mods. Sherry is one of our mods. Put that up. Welcome, travel lovers. Please
Travel
like,
lovers.
share, smash the red button, and follow the channel and tap the bell. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. News story number 3, Nance. Let's see. This one is Royal Caribbean makes a tough crew decision. This is kind of sad. I can't imagine how these people felt. If it's going back and forth. I'm working, I'm not working, I'm working, I'm not working. Now I'm working again.
Oh,
Well-
boy.
Royal Caribbean makes a tough cruise decision. Royal Caribbean announced in a letter to crew members this week that the line will temporarily cancel all placements for crew members from India.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how they're getting
I
nailed
know,
right
they
now.
They are awful.
This is in line with
That's
the
sad.
majority of governments worldwide banning travel to and from India. India has been struggling to contain a second wave of cases. The country is getting hundreds of thousands of new cases daily
Wow.
with high casualty cases. Situation in India and the worsening situation in Asia is getting worse, is getting the cruise lines now worried.
Yeah.
Because now you got, of course, India getting nailed, but in some spots in Europe, it's going up. I guess Japan, it's going up again. So it's like, you're safe in one area and all of a sudden you get hit in another area.
It's a yo-yo, up
Yeah.
and down.
More than 300 Indian crew members were assigned to join the Anthem of the Sea, and these assignments were all canceled. Indian crew already in St. Martin. Now, you think they would have been vaccinated, they would be safe, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're in St. Martin, and they were told that weren't allowed to board the vessel. So that's kind of a weird one, huh?
Yeah. That is weird. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is too bad. Welcome in, Blaine.
Hi, Blaine.
Yeah, sure. Is a bulk of your bookings now Disney World or Disney in general? Because I would think that's huge. I mean, a lot of people like us, if we can't go on the cruise this fall, we're going to be looking at Disney World ourselves, right?
Right. We haven't been there in 10 years, so it would be fun to go back.
Okay, so next one is Carnival Cruise Line.
Yeah.
Carnival. Now this is
Carnival.
at least a good story.
Good story. All right.
Carnival Cruise Line's next 2 cruise ships will be eco-friendly. Carnival Cruise Line's next 2 cruise ships will use liquefied natural gas, or LNG, and the environmental benefits of it. The groundbreaking fuel technology will be utilized on the Mardi Gras, set to debut later this year from Port Canaveral, and the Carnival Celebration, scheduled to enter service from Port Miami in 2022. Carnival Cruise Lines is the first cruise line to bring LNG to North America on these 2 180,000-ton XL class ships. Mardi Gras and Carnival Celebration among 9 XL ships from the Carnival Corporation to employ the eco-friendly fuel, one of the cleanest in the world, significantly reducing emissions with cleaner exhaust.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
New
wonderful.
terminal facilities were built at Port Canaveral and are under construction at Port Miami. LNG is part of Carnival's comprehensive sustainability and environmental effort to reduce energy consumption and its environmental footprint, underscoring its commitment to preserving and protecting water, air, and land resources. These efforts also include advanced wastewater systems, advanced air quality, shore power connection capabilities, comprehensive waste management, recycling, and energy conservation programs, complementing many initiatives to reduce single-use plastic on board. So it's ironic too, because this is the one that's they're under probation now for dumping stuff in the ocean and stuff, and they seem to be ahead of all the other
Wow.
groups.
Yeah, that is ironic. Well, good for them to change things up and protect our environment.
Yeah. The Philly crew, welcome in. They are our neighbors just to the south of us.
They're our neighbors just to the south of us. That's right.
Welcome
Hello,
in the
neighbor.
Yahahib.
Who else is in?
Yahahib.
Oh, hello. They are big Disney fans, right?
Sherry's congratulating them for their YouTube award. I wasn't know where they go, and I'll have to check that up.
Oh.
Someone did put together like a show for Disney channels.
Yeah,
And I was going to try and find a link to that to see who had won, but they must have been one of the
they were
winners.
the ones that won. Yeah, because
one of
they're
the
big
winners.
Disney fans.
Congratulations, that's great.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, this LNG stuff. So they have to put these pumping stations in. They have to have a tugboat and a fireboat in Port Canaveral. And my understanding was that they're getting this fuel from somewhere in New Jersey or something. So
Really?
yeah, I'm not sure how that whole thing works.
I have to look into that. It's interesting.
Yeah, they've been watching a lot of they've been doing some good restaurant reviews down at Disney World.
The Dumfries?
Yeah.
Oh, they have. Okay.
Okay, next news item is, and this is kind of an interesting one here. Japan's cases are surging. I didn't realize they were surging again. So I
No, I
thought they
didn't
had it under
realize
control.
that.
with less than 90 days until the Tokyo Olympics. How many people
Oh,
remember the Olympics
Man,
are right around the corner, huh?
jeez.
Japan's commitment to hosting the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo this year is in jeopardy as rising virus cases continue to plague the country. As of Sunday, Japan had a 7-day average of 4,772 new cases a day, which is up by over 3,700 from where the country was at the beginning of March. So they've gone way up.
Oh my gosh.
Japan is averaging nearly 5,000 cases per day, with the Tokyo Olympics 88 days away. The Japanese government declared a state of emergency on Friday to combat the spread. Vaccination rates in Japan are only at 2%.
Oh, yeah.
They've been talking all sorts of things. They're talking about doing the Olympics, not having anyone in the stadiums, only allowing people from Japan to watch the Olympics, not allowing foreigners. So there's all sorts of, and I guess they took a poll, and over 80% of the people living in Japan want them to cancel the Olympics.
They do, yeah.
It's the government that's pushing it right now.
I can understand them wanting to cancel it. This is terrible. I mean, how else could they control the spread? I mean, they can't have a large event like that.
Right. Well, that's the thing, but maybe they'll get enough revenue, or it's worth their while from the TV revenue, to run the event.
Gotcha.
But there's all sorts of stuff on how do you handle all the people coming from other countries, right?
Right.
How do you deal with that? Tommy said, "Would be interested in knowing if LNG is cheaper to operate than diesel fuels. Would it impact their pricing?" I'm not an expert on it, but I thought I had read an article that it was a little cheaper to run this fuel. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not an expert. I will look that up though, because
that's interesting.
Welcome in, BDF. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, BDF. Thank you for coming in.
Okay, so Olympics. I guess that's the next big
So
sporting
it's in
event.
88 days. Boy, lots got to change in 88 days.
I know.
Wow.
I mean, they're talking about trying to get cruising going, right?
Yeah.
By July, which is probably around the same time frame, right? And that's just getting someone on the ship. Imagine trying to protect the whole city or area from.
And their vaccination rate is low.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. We're up. What are they saying now?
I thought we were in
We're
60.
close. No, like in the 30s for people who have 2 shots. Is it? And I forget what it was, but it's up there. It's up there for people with 2 shots, and even higher for, of course, people with 1 shot. So in this
you're
country,
talking for the United States.
yeah, and they're claiming anyone that wants a shot now in most states can get a shot.
Yeah. I
It's
thought it was higher, but I'm not sure. I thought.
Okay, the next one is, now this would be kind of neat, even though it probably costs a small fortune. ACL, which is American Cruise Lines, ready to operate the 2021 Alaskan season. So if you really want to do an Alaskan cruise and money isn't an issue, I guess this is the way to go, right?
Yeah.
If you want to take an Alaskan cruise this year, ACL, American Cruise Lines, announced it will be ready to operate the 2021 Alaskan season as scheduled. The cruise line includes 8 and 11-day sailings on the Inside Passage, exploring Southeast Alaska in depth. Voyages will operate exclusively in the United States waters, so they won't be touching Canadian waters.
I was just going to say, because they're not allowed to, right?
Not even allowed to go through their Canadian waters.
I understand that, yes.
The June through September season will consist of 8-day Southeast Alaskan sailings round trip from Juneau, Alaska, and a new 11-day Alaskan voyage, which will venture further into the Inside Package. All 8 and 11-day sailings include a complimentary pre-cruise hotel stay in Juneau. You know what the thing is that I just don't understand what this whole thing is, that the
what?
If they can do it with a small ship, and I think it's 250 passengers or less, you can do it.
Okay.
Why wouldn't that? I don't understand why they couldn't do a little bit bigger ship. Some of these real small, like the Gem, these ones that have a couple thousand. So I don't know.
Well, that's exciting for those who that's on their bucket list. They can actually go on an Alaska cruise.
They can. That is very true. Seems like Mexico is doing a lot of stuff during this pandemic. They've, they have these all-inclusives, which a lot of people seem to take advantage of.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing that they got going on down there, and this is a map, an artist rendition. Nickelodeon Riviera Maya reveals more Aquanic water park details. Okay, so this is a hotel. I'm assuming that's a hotel right there. And this is the water park right here. So that's kind of a cool little thing, huh?
Yeah.
Officials in Mexico announced new details about the new Aqua Nick water theme park scheduled to open this summer at the Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Riviera Maya. Aqua Nick, which is next to the resort, will span 6 acres and feature 21 slides. Wow, that's a lot of slides.
Yeah, that
Two
is.
lazy rivers encompassing a total of more than 4,100 feet, including the Big Plunge, Riptide Brush, and Bowl Blaster. PAW, or Paw Patrol Adventure Bay, I guess is what that stands for. That's a new kid series that came out after our kids were out of that.
Oh, I don't
genre.
know,
That's why
yeah.
you probably never heard of it.
What's it called again?
It's, I think, dogs, and
Oh, Paw?
Paws,
Oh, okay.
PAW, and it stands
Okay.
for Patrol Adventure Bay. Patrol Adventure. Not what the W is. Will offer softer excitement for small children with slides like Pups Away, Puppy Plunge, and more. Older guests looking for more of a thrill will enjoy the 720-foot Adventure River. The water park will also offer a 1,230-foot lazy river that features iconic Nickelodeon sculptures and surprises along the way, as well as Bikini Bottom Beach, a multi-level water playground hosted by, you can guess who, right?
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants. The property will also feature 5 food and beverage establishments and cabana rentals. Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts Riviera Maya is scheduled to open in June, and bookings are already, you can book already right now. Family-friendly property will be equipped with 280 oceanfront swim-up suites, as well as 4 rooftop signature suites, including the Pineapple Suite and the Turtle Lair Suite.
Oh, you could feel like you're under the sea with SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick the Starfish.
I know. I always like Nickelodeon characters. Who our kids
and I
love
always
those.
like the Lazy River. Those are fun. Those are nice.
Let's see, BDF probably when Canada reopens to the world, they'll probably do it gradually. They open the U.S. first. Yeah, you know a lot of this discussion is going on behind the scenes. And I think Canada's just kind of looking at us. And once we actually do sailing from our shores, I bet you they'll sit down and discuss stuff because they can play hardball right now, right? Because there's nothing coming from the U.S. So they can act tough, I guess. Let's see. Blaine says, did you know? I'd love to visit Alaska. Oh, did you know? It sounds like he's been to Juneau. Love to visit Alaska. Yeah, we're the same. We're looking at, maybe we can get on the same cruise, Blaine. We're looking at doing it. Well, it was going to be next year, but now we're probably looking at it for 2023.
Yeah.
Because next year is probably not going to be widely open.
No, probably 2023.
Yep, I agree. Nice water. I love water parks even at my age now.
Oh, yeah. We had a blast in the water parks that we went to.
Blaine says, John can't wear his SpongeBob either when he's there because it's kid-friendly. I know, but I could still wear it other places, Blaine. Plenty of places will let me wear it. Okay.
Good old SpongeBob.
Got two more news announcements. This was kind of cool. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launch is seen from Walt Disney World. I always got to try and throw a space story in here if I can. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launched last week from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. Walt Disney World photographers were in the theme parks to capture images as a rocket blasted its way into outer space, capturing shots that brought a new element to Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland and Disney's Hollywood Studios. Fortunately, the launch occurred during the time when the parks were closed and no patrons were allowed in the parks. Walt Disney World photographers got up early to be sure to catch this magnificent view. The spaceship can be seen rocketing itself towards the International Space Station with 4 astronauts on board.
Wow.
In case you're wondering, they made it. This is a show of the SpaceX Falcon 9 as it flew over Tomorrowland in Walt Disney's World. So this first picture here, all this white stuff, that's a vapor trail from the rocket.
Wow, that's
What
cool.
a cool sight. I saw some pictures of people watching like from the beaches. And,
And
it wasn't packed at all.
Really?
So I'm not sure if it's gotten easier to travel over to the coast to see these launches or not.
Maybe.
So that's the vapor trail. And there's the vapor trail again from a distance. It looks like it's from the parking lot. This here was a great shot. Yeah, this is the actual. That's the actual trail right there of the of the rocket going up.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. I remember when we saw the shuttle in Florida. That was really cool.
Of all the times we tried to time it
Yeah.
and never could see it,
No.
we end up seeing it driving
Driving.
to on I-4.
Yes,
We're going. I want to
I-4.
say Universal Studios.
I think so. I think you're right. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, that was really cool. That was really, really cool. That was unexpected. And
yeah, I mean, it's whenever you don't plan something, that's
I know.
what happens, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Let's see. BDF said, hopefully the new $15 minimum wage won't skyrocket price of the theme parks. I did not know that they had a minimum now. Geez, between all the money they lost and the minimum wage, I can imagine price at Disney are going to skyrocket next year once they get all the customer base back and they can fill the parks.
Yep. We're going to be in for...
it's not a great thought. It was always expensive to begin with, right? Does anyone in here have a annual pass for Disney? I'm curious what those go for right now. Because that's what we would probably try and do, like 2 trips within a year, calendar year, so that we could get a season pass. In this last announcement just came out, I want to say less than a day ago, yesterday, some point. And it's just a simple CDC announcement. We will end the news. And we're trying to end this with I guess this is a good news. On a good note, yesterday the CDC made an announcement that fully vaccinated Americans no longer need to wear a mask outdoors. So,
good.
I think most of the stuff you're seeing at the theme parks is the company themselves mandating masks and certain things like that. I'm not sure what Disney's going to do now at the CDC. Or Universal or SeaWorld or any of those. Now that the CDC is, saying you don't have to wear them anymore, right? So that is the end of our news. Welcome in, TJ.
Well, we had some good news and some not so good news, but
nothing really earth-shattering.
No.
I'm expecting to hear stuff from the cruise lines, something major, in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We got to hear something because they keep saying they need a timeline, I think, of 60 to 90 days to get ships out there. So, and they're also saying they want to get them out by the 4th of July. So if you do the math, they got to make some decisions coming up here. EDF says when prices skyrocket, usually it's followed by plummeted sales. Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering if you wonder with cruise ships, because I think they're going to skyrocket too. We are so tempted to just book a couple of cruises because you can get some great deals right now.
Right. Yeah.
Because once they open up, they have a huge backlog of people that have credits.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
They're also not selling full capacity.
No, I was just going to say that was my next comment I was going to say.
And people dying to do that, people dying to do Disney. So they'll probably get away with it for a while. You hate to wait a few years for it to come down. Yeah, then Fleet Cruise says, I'm interested to see if Disney relaxes a mask comes up. Are you guys doing another trip down this summer, at the end of the summer? I've got Blaine. Okay, I learned something new yesterday. After all this time, you're supposed to wear masks outside. I was always wondering why people were driving with them, but according to the CDC, it was. Yeah, but Blaine, it's tough to follow along with this because I think it varies from state to state. Our governor in New Hampshire here just on Friday said you don't have to wear a mask outside, but then again in Massachusetts, I think they're still getting nailed. My daughter, we were looking at just trying to get away to a place with a hot tub and a pool in New Hampshire or Maine. Right. And we found a few places. My daughter's trying to book something down in Cape Cod and said that the state won't allow
the hot tubs to be open, right? And it's not worth it. She really enjoys getting away and using the pool and the hot tub, and
And that was our biggest thing up to now with going down to Disney World is I work in Massachusetts and I had to have a 14-day quarantine to come back. So I really have to take a month of vacation time to do a 2-week vacation Disney.
It's complicated. I know you got to factor that in when you take vacation.
Let's see. TJ says Orange County just announced that they will start relaxed social distancing and mask mandating phases within the next couple of days. Wow. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Mark.
We have just completed, Mark, the news for the day, and we're going to move on to our next thing. I want to check any other comments here. Okay, so the next trip, Dunphilly Crew, the next trip is in the middle of August. See, we're at that empty
Nesters.
nest stage,
Yeah,
we plan only on the
season.
off season.
Last
They still
Disney
got kids
trip.
in school.
Yeah, last Disney trip we went, we had to go in August. So it was 10 years ago. It was hot, but we enjoyed it. But we had to go in hot August because our children were still in school.
Okay, and TJ's got his trip in 39 days.
Oh, where's he going?
He's hoping they won't have to wear one outside. Yeah, I mean, because they did relax the thing where you could lower it to take pictures or take it off to take pictures. So, I mean,
so TJ's
step in
going
that
to
direction.
Disney World?
TJ's going to Disney World, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Lane says, I know our mandates have been relaxed in South Carolina for a while. We are around 300 to 500 cases a day or less. That's excellent, which is a win when we were over 1,200 a day 2 months ago.
Wow.
You know,
in decrease.
There again, it bounces back and forth, right? Because they say by lowering the restrictions, then it's going to be another onslaught.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of these states aren't. Like there was an article I read that the 4 northeastern states that were hit hard, which was, let's see, New York, I think it was, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and I can't remember the 4th one. They skyrocketed a month or two ago, and now they've come down just as much. So let's see. Tommy says, saw today a couple of luxury lines, Oceanic and Seven Seas, are starting limited cruising. More good news.
Yeah.
All overseas, unfortunately, but at least doing. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, you hear more and more overseas. The bubbles that like Australia's looking, New Zealand are looking at, and it's nothing here yet. It's not even a sniff around here yet, which is sad.
We keep waiting, anxiously waiting, and we can cruise again.
Jeez. I didn't even see them in here. Monarch Moments, welcome
Monarch
in.
Moments.
They just hit their 1K this weekend.
Congratulations. That's fantastic.
And with the amount of lives they've been doing, they should be able to move right into that next step.
That's excellent.
That's fantastic.
Good for you guys. A lot of hard work doing that. Those watch hours.
Blaine says, hey, you've been looking for you to say congrats on the 1K. Says a congrats from Blaine.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Listen Well.
Hi, Listen Well.
Louisiana just lifted their mask mandate test. New Jersey. Okay, New Jersey's the 4th state.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize New Jersey was in that. Okay.
So you have Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Jersey,
and New York.
And New York.
Yeah, if you could all, we always appreciate a thumbs up. That helps us out with the good old analytics. Mark and Stephanie are going to Florida for a few days in mid-May. Nice.
Nice.
We are excited to get away even for just a few days. Whereabouts you going, Mark? What part of Florida? Bill and Lucy just got back. Well, not just got back, but they went all the way down to the Keys.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been a nice trip.
Okay. All right. So we can now move on to our Souvenir Clearwater St. Peter area. Nice.
Oh, okay. I've been to.
Hey, welcome in, Disney
area.
World Freak.
Disney World Freak. I like that.
If we miss anyone, please say hello again. I always feel bad if I go back, when I go back and look through this and I miss someone. All right. Well, we're going to get into Disney Souvenirs. This is, looked at several sites and they kind of ranked them. I mean, this is not hard and fast, but this is kind of an order of park souvenirs. And before we do that, kind of in commemorative, we have been opening now this is green, even though you're not going to see with the green screen. Our kids gave us Smiley the Frog cookies and also ones with J&N Travels on them for a gift for it's a holiday we just passed. It was a month, birthdays, I guess, or something. But we're going to pretend that Smiley, since we're doing Disney Souvenirs today, that this is Mr. Toad. So,
Mr. Toad Wild Ride, right?
That's right. So you can break the cookie and we
All
can
right.
mention that while we do this.
All right, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. That was a good ride.
Okay, let me get the souvenirs up here, Nance.
Mr. Toad tastes really good.
Does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Nance, as you can see, we have the parks behind us here. These are the 4 parks at Disney World. Gary, I think you had told me in one of the chats that you have gotten tickets or you have a planned trip to Disneyland. When is that planned? And how long are you going for? See, I said hello, Disney World Freak, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. The first one on the list, the most popular Disney park souvenirs. If you guys, when we bring them up, want to throw ones that you have in there, we always like to compare them. Now, we have an example of some of them here that Nancy's going to hold up, but believe me, we'd be here all day if we had them all. This house is cluttered with them. But just to represent some of ours, and since we've been going down now for, first one was back in 89 or 90, some of these are probably going to look like antiques to some of you guys.
Yeah, probably.
Well, you can't really surprise us, Garrett, if you've just told me. But that's great. You must plan on some pop-ups. In May, they're going.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Oh, May, unless he's going to tell us in May. Okay. First one. Number one. Must have Disney souvenirs. Disney Mickey Mouse ears.
No.
We never got these. Oh, no, we got them once.
At a flea market.
Yeah. We got them once.
No.
But we, that's right.
We got the hat at a flea market because it was reasonably priced.
And they got some cute ones, too.
They did. They had some really cute ones.
So, any of you guys collect the ears or have a bunch of ears? Some of the Disney channels I watch, they make them themselves.
Oh, yeah?
They do a great job, so they're really themed, you know?
Yeah. It's a good way to do it.
Look at all these styles right there. That's the pirate one. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cute.
Maybe that's something we should do next time is get a pair of ears, you know?
I think we should. I'm up for that.
No. And there are some other ones. Anyone out there? Let's see. Meredith has said about 100 of these ears. Okay.
Who has about 100?
Meredith, that's
Wow.
the Philly crew.
Oh, wow.
It's unbelievable how we collect different things.
Yeah.
You never think of the ears, right?
No,
Because you buy and you wear them, but
Yeah.
there's so many beautiful ones out there, so many neat ones out there.
Got to get your ears on.
Here in my apartment, I hear the outside, the soothing sound of falling rain. We get sun out today, but we're supposed to get a rainy weekend.
Yeah, I was supposed to have thunderstorms.
Tommy says, have my first and only ears with my name embroidered on it,
Oh,
bought in early 60s at Disneyland.
wow.
See, those now would be kind of memorable. Right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I look back at our stuff and I say, a lot of these have such a sentimental attraction to it, attachment to
They
it.
do.
Welcome in, Lady Coach Explorers. Thank you for joining us.
Coach Explorers. Hello.
Okay, the next one, Disney souvenir cups.
Oh,
This covers
we have
drink
a few of
bottles and
those.
mugs. And
Okay. I remember when we went to,
that one right there too.
yeah,
Actually, let me take this off for a second here.
let's see.
So you get this one from the Disney Cruise Lines.
Oh, I have mine. I was using mine today. Use mine with all the princesses on it.
Can anyone guess where we get these? I don't even know if they have
I know
them
where they-
anymore.
I know
where we
where
got them and what was in them.
Yeah, I remember that day.
These are really cool.
They were. I remember that day very well when we got them.
Anyone at all can guess where we got them and what was in there?
And also, we have this one. This one shows the place where we stayed, a refillable mug.
Now this was back, I think they've totally changed them now.
Yeah.
But this is back in, I don't remember the year, but stayed at the All-Star Sports, and this
Yeah,
was
that
what
was
they
fun.
sold as your refillable mug, which is a great idea. I think
It
this
is.
is earlier when they first came out, right?
Yeah, yeah. We still have that souvenir, and also another mug here with all the beautiful Disney characters.
Monica Moment said you guys ought to do a show where you show everyone of those ears off. Yeah, that's
I
that's a
know.
good
They
idea.
have a lot of ears. Yeah, that would be.
You
a
could
cool
all sit
thing.
in there in the studio and
Yeah.
wear one, and just every 5 minutes. It's a great idea.
That's
Every 5
excellent.
minutes, replace it with another
Yeah.
pet.
I'd love to see all of them. That would be really neat.
See, they must go back a ways too. Right off the bat, look at that
What?
Slushy from
Oh,
Fluffy from Goofy's Candy
yeah.
Store.
Who said that? Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
In Disney Springs, right?
Mhm, that's right.
Which was then called Downtown Disney.
Yeah,
Oh, we actually
downtown
got
Disney. Yeah, but they are cute. Oh, his feet just fell
them.
off. Yeah, you're gonna keep these. These.
Hey, Raph, thanks for joining
I love
us.
you.
We
These
are going
so
through Disney
cute.
souvenirs right now. Okay, so those are
Those are-
this. We actually have him the Disneyland
I did.
mug.
I did hand that. I did show that.
Just to prove it, Garrett, since you don't think we have one. And no, I'm not going to lie and say we actually went over to Disneyland, which is one of our goals. This was bought. I had to get it at a local flea market.
Yes.
Boy, they didn't realize what a treasure they had when they were selling this. Huh?
I know.
We have a whole set of glasses too. You remember those glasses? And actually, I didn't bring those in.
Oh
We
yeah.
have a whole set of the. You guys remember those glasses they gave out? Well, you actually had to buy them from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And they covered each park.
Yeah.
And we got 1 or 2 sets of those, which have been slowly breaking because they
Yeah.
use them so
I
much.
know they're slowly breaking.
Let's see. BDF 30% price increase is steep, but not gouging. In Kansas, gouging is at least wow.
What's going on?
I must have missed something on price gouging in here somewhere. That is a lot. Okay, they say, remember this is wanted to do that. They're talking about with the ears.
Oh, with the ears.
Their idea is shirts. You wouldn't believe how many of those she has.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we have a lot of the shirts, but not enough. I'm sure we don't have anywhere near the amount you have, especially since we haven't been down there in
Yeah,
quite
10
a few
years.
years.
Yeah.
Tommy says, nowadays, the only souvenirs I get are the consumable type. Yeah, I mean, like those slushes there, we love slushies.
Mm-hmm.
And you could have got it for a little cheaper without it, but at that point, I mean, look, let me handle those again. I mean, just look it up.
I mean, these are adorable.
Yeah, just
I
look how
think
cute they
yeah.
are.
So this was for our son.
Even though all they've been doing for the last 10 years is
Collecting
clogging up,
dust, and this
clogging
is
up
for-
our
It was
counters.
for our daughter, and the kids were very happy with that.
Look at that, Goofy's green, so it's a little bit of a. It's not too much affected.
Yeah,
So yeah,
but yeah, I had to save those. Those were a keeper.
they have a closet full of shirts. Imagine that.
Wow.
Okay, the next on our list is official Disney Mickey Mouse and Friends autograph book. Okay, I guess official means they have. Oops. Actually, that was the other mug. That's a cool mug. We
That was
have
a cool mug.
we actually have several of those. I like those that just color with the characters.
Mhm.
We have several of those.
That's why I
with
got this
different-
one, because it had the princesses.
I don't have. It's funny. I don't have any of those in here. Autograph books. How many of you did this with your kids? We never did it. Our kids were not into getting autographs. I have a sister whose family went crazy with these, and they would go up to the army men, anything, and had this autograph book. I wonder if she still has them.
I wonder. We'll have to ask her.
But how many of you have done this? The whole autograph book.
But you had to
thing?
wait in line so long. It took
Yep.
time away from.
Well, that's
you,
okay. That's what
you
we
were
went.
getting frustrated because you wanted to keep going and seeing stuff, and it just took a time away from.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
that's
some of the
the
rides.
thing. Or anything really, because you're waiting in a long line.
Yeah.
And it was longer than the meet and greets because you'd
Mhm.
have them sitting there putting their little.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Do you want that last one?
No, that's yours.
I'm gonna eat the last frog.
That's part of the frog. BDF said to collect one of every Disney shirt year from 1955 till now, you practically need acres of closet space. Yeah.
Mm.
And I don't even know if you need every one of them. Just they take up so much room.
Yeah. True.
Raph has a few of those too himself. Okay, so they're Dunkley Crew. Their kids loved doing the autograph books when they were young.
Oh, they did? Oh.
Well, I mean, it's funny. Of course, the kids, right?
Yeah.
Some of them I don't think could actually draw a name, and they just kind of
They just
scrub a
scribbled,
little thing, and the kids would just melt over it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I mean, our kids enjoyed seeing the characters.
They work
but
better at DCL. Okay,
They
here's
just
Garrett's kids do the autograph thing.
Garrett's kids did that. Okay. That was very popular, though. I mean, that's why the lines were so long.
Yeah, and I imagine people have been there recently. I mean, there's still long lines with people with autograph books, right? I'm assuming. Let's see. Okay, next one. Okay, that's some more autograph books, the smaller ones.
I guess it's a cute souvenir. I mean, I don't.
And if you look back, and you're saying even at this point, if we had them and you look back and say, "Oh, look at Mickey Mouse signed that," but the kids got to get into it. You know, we would. It's not that we didn't get into it; the kids had no interest. Okay, this is the next one. It's called Disney Alex and Annie Bangles. No idea what this is, but the best things to buy at Disneyland for girls or women. I'm not sure why it's Disneyland. Who love charms are these Alex and Annie charm bracelets. Alex and Annie bracelets are made especially for Disney and come in either silver or gold finish.
Oh, wow.
They're pretty, I guess.
Yeah, they are pretty. I agree.
And I guess these are charms. Cute charms there, right?
Yeah.
Again, anyone ever get this stuff? Now, Raph's a big Disney Cruise Line. I think he's had, would you have one cruise, Raph, canceled, or at least one Disney cruise?
Oh.
Now, we did our lone Disney cruise. Do you remember the year?
2001.
2001. I wish they would come down and have deals or something so we get back on one of those ships.
Yeah.
I'd go without the kids.
Yep, and it was just before we came back, just before 9/11.
Yeah, because that was a weird thing. I got video out the plane window of the buildings.
The towers, yes.
And less than, was it 3 months or less than that, right?
We came back in August and then September 11th, so
it was 1 month.
Yeah, just a month.
A couple of storage units might be big enough to have acres of closet space. Yeah, you'd probably have to do something like that. Meredith, our daughter Madison, collects them as well. Hey, welcome in, Eric B. Thank you for joining us. We're going through Disney souvenirs, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric, I asked you, have you been to Disney World or Disneyland?
He just got back from a trip, right?
Oh, he's got trips all over, yeah.
Wow.
He's got some nice videos out right now. I'm not a big gambler, and he's not a big gambler, and except we both like to bet on sports.
Yeah, do you?
But he's got some good ones where you go to Vegas and he tells you it's things to do, kind of like you do with the Hoover Dam, things to do that don't involve
gambling. Yeah, Hoover Dam was impressive. I really enjoyed that.
Blaine says, my wife loves Alex and Annie. Carnival Cruise Line, fun shops sell them. That's weird. It's ports stop at, so it must be, okay, so you must make a certain Disney-themed ones for Disney. Sherry, congratulating Monarch Moments. Let's see. Okay, so Raphael has been in four Disney cruises. I have the Fantasy left, and tomorrow they announce the new one, Wish.
Wow.
So the Fantasy, is that out? Is that the third ship? Is that out? And then I think the Wish might be coming out next year. Those are going to be bigger ones.
We went on the Magic, right?
I think it was the Magic, yeah. Let's see. Hey, welcome in, Adventures with Millie.
Hi, Adventures
Thank
with
you for
Millie.
joining us. Mark, thanks for dropping by.
Bye, Mark.
and have a good trip to Florida.
Oh, lovely Florida. Have a wonderful trip.
Sherry again, my emoji queen.
And our moderator.
Yep. Blaine's in here. He's another moderator.
And Blaine's another moderator. Thank you for being our moderators.
See, it always scrolls even when you think you have it down pat. Here you go in the Punta Cana. Oh, it sounds like Eric might be going to Punta Cana.
Oh, really? Soon?
Garrett says it should be an amazing ship. They had some, in fact, that was going to be one of my news items, but I didn't want to take up any more space. They have I think it's an artist rendition. Remember there was one I showed you yesterday of the lobby, the atrium area on the new Disney ship, and it was beautiful. Remember that? It almost looked like you're kind of in a dream type of thing.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Let's see, Mark, I'll take them both. Okay, Blaine, let's see. Raphael said, Wonder was my first cruise ever, then the Magic twice. So he's been on
he's been on the
twice.
Magic twice, yeah.
Dream and hopefully Fantasy next. You know, even the smaller Disney ships feel bigger because they don't have the casinos on them.
Yeah.
So you have all that space. I know they do a lot of that for the kids club. But there again, if you have a kids club, you can put the kids there and it seems more wide open, right?
Right.
Whereas a casino obviously is not going to be geared for kids. Okay, next one on our list. I didn't do Pandora Charms, right?
You did Alex and Andy and Pandora, I think.
Well, no, they're separate items. So these are cute, aren't they?
They are very cute. Yeah, they're
Disney
adorable.
Pandora Charms. Collect all the Disney Pandora Charms,
Those are
including
really cute.
Epcot Spaceship Earth, Cinderella's Pumpkin Coach Charm, the
Aw.
Mickey Mouse Club Charm, Mrs. Potts and Chip. I don't know who Mrs. Potts is. You know who that is?
No.
And Chip Charm and Disney Belle's dress with yellow enamel dangle charm.
They are pretty.
They are cute, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
These
wow.
are
That
either
is
some
very
of the more
pretty.
colorful ones.
I like the colorful ones.
Whoops. You know what, Nance?
What?
Helps if I put the picture up there, right?
Oh, okay.
Hopefully I got all the... Okay, that was your other one. That was your Alex and Annie. And this is your charm one.
Yeah, I have some Disney jewelry.
Yeah. Is it's not an everyday type of
No,
thing. It's
I don't
more of a
wear
novelty.
it. Yeah, it's more of a novelty, yeah.
Okay, so those are the Pandora
Should I
charms.
show my Disney jewelry?
I'm not there yet.
Oh.
You can when I get there. And I appreciate this. Blaine, make sure if you have some free time or time away from home, run the playlist for J&N Travels
thank
and
you,
Sherry
Blaine.
Awesome Sunset. Let
Yeah.
them get across that line. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes,
thank you very
thank
much
you.
for mentioning it. Okay, so you are Eric B. You are a Disney fan. That sounds a little bit like. And actually, you'd fit in like me because you're not a gambler.
No, we're not
Either.
gamblers, yeah.
So he
I've
doesn't.
been
He
to
doesn't need that
Vegas.
big casino there.
I've been to Vegas and I absolutely love the shows. I had $100 to gamble with, and when that was gone, that was it. I was only 21, so
Yeah. Well, that's
and that
the
was
thing.
it. We saw the shows. We saw Hoover Dam.
Well, that was like when I first went to Caribbean Islands. They had the casinos,
Mhm.
and I thought the thing was gambling. You go in there,
Yeah.
and you know eventually you're going to lose. Even
Yeah,
if
you
the
are
first
gonna
day
lose.
you win, eventually you're going to lose.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm saying all the stuff I could do, the healthy
I
stuff like
know.
buying booze,
Yeah,
or
I
going on
know.
excursion.
I mean, I've only been to Vegas once, and that was it.
Right.
And I had fun gambling, and that was it. And when it was gone, it was gone. And so I did a little bit of everything, but I'm not a gambler, no, because I don't like to waste money.
So the next one on the list is just additional Disney. Now Nancy's got quite a bit of it, but she
Quite a
just
bit of-
brought of jewelry. But you just brought a couple out here just
Yeah,
to hold up there,
I mean,
which are
I
really
really
cute.
like these earrings. They're my Mickey and Minnie earrings. I don't know if you can see those. If I hold them up here, I'll let you do that. I really like those.
If you can see that, just Mickey and Minnie. It's a little blurry. Kissing, I guess. Are they
Yeah.
kissing? Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
they're kissing. That's why I liked them. I thought Minnie and Mickey
Pretty
kissing
one.
was really cute. And then this I got when we went with your whole family. Remember, we went in 2000. I got these in the year 2000 when we went with all your family.
I think so many people buy these. It's like
Yeah,
the earring
and-
with the little Mickey head in the
Yeah.
middle of them.
Yeah.
But those are two to represent her little collection
Mhm.
of jewelry.
Yeah. I know. And I do wear them.
Oh, wait, I just had, okay.
Yeah, I think these are cute.
Okay, welcome in KPJP, Florida.
KPJP, Florida.
That's Karen from the UK.
Oh, really? Karen from the UK.
Huge Disney fan.
All right. Well,
Same here, another game with Disney. Okay, so you're not into that either, Blaine.
he's not
Good
a gambler. Yeah.
No.
No.
Even it's funny because people get very excited when they go on regular cruise ships, and God, the only time we go into the casino is when we're cutting through to go get something to eat, right?
Yeah, I don't enjoy
Because the what's the one, the
Yeah.
Oceanans, and when we go on NCL,
Oh,
is
yeah.
always on the other side,
Yeah,
so
right,
you
so
got
we
to
always
cross through
gotta
the
cut through,
smoky
yeah.
casino.
Yeah, I never enjoyed gambling. I mean, like I said, I just did that one time in Vegas, and that was fun. That was just a once in a lifetime.
Karen likes your earrings.
Oh, thank you.
You must have great eyesight, Raphael. He said it was a French kiss they were doing. Just have to look at that with my magnifying glass.
You didn't know that Mickey was a little French, did you?
Karen bought some lovely earrings from Disney and then went and lost one.
Oh, it's so frustrating. I lose a lot of earrings as well. I'm surprised I haven't lost these.
Okay, so that's jewelry.
Yeah.
Now we move on to Disney, number 7, Disney magic bands in different styles. You can buy magic band upgrades if you are staying as a Disney World guest. Disney bands for entry come in so many different themes, including classic Disney characters. Now, but I had heard that you would get them for free,
Mm-hmm.
and then you could upgrade them to these fancy ones.
Oh,
But then I
okay.
had heard now they're charging for everyone. So
Oh, wow.
maybe someone out there can kind of
And what did they look
update
like?
me on that. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like a watch, but it does everything. It gets you into the parks. It's your room key.
That's your room key.
If you buy food, you can use like a charge
that's very
card.
convenient. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. But I heard now you have to buy them.
Huh.
If you're just, I may have heard that if you're at the upper hotels and you can get it for free. But
Oh, I see.
I'm not sure what the deal is now, but someone out there I'm sure knows the answer to that.
You don't know what the cost is?
No, I don't. No, you don't know any of that. Okay, they don't gamble either. KPJP. They don't gamble in the cigarettes. But yeah, that's the thing too.
You know, I'd rather put that money towards a souvenir or something. I'll go out to eat or something rather than wasting it on gambling.
But things you got to use the logic. You're not going to come out ahead.
I know you're not.
And there are some things in there that I don't understand, like the slot machines, and they're just putting the coins in. It's not. When I did a little bit of gambling, it was something like blackjack. That in your own head you think you're smarter than them and you can play the game. But
I remember in Vegas they had penny slot machines, and after I lost my 100, I said all I have is pennies left, and I was like, oh, I walked by a penny slot machine.
Oh, they actually had those.
They did,
wow.
So I had to play that.
BDF hasn't gambled in about 30 years. Yeah,
wow.
Don't
so
miss
that's
it.
me too. I was 21. Well, a little over 30 years for me.
KPJP Florida says you don't get them free anymore, but you can now use your phone in the Disney app to open door and hotel entrance.
Oh wow.
Whoops, just scrolled. Or hotel entrance to the parks, so Disney bands don't have to be used if you don't want to buy them. Can you get just the old plastic or paper card? Like if we were going, could we just get that? Because I don't usually carry my smartphone with me.
I know. I was just thinking you'd have to carry your smartphone with you. Yeah.
Garrett says smart, Nancy. Something you said was smart.
I said something smart.
We'll have to go back and find that out. Karen says Disney bands are around $20. Okay. Plain BDF says the plain magic bands are the cheapest, but the fancy ones are on the average up to $30. And I'm not sure that people. Does anyone out there collect them? I'd be curious about that because that would be the thing when they were free. They'll have different ones.
I know.
I think though the free ones were probably just a base color. You know, they weren't the characters. And to upgrade these right here,
Oh,
I have
wow.
a feeling those something like that was the original. Garrett says, I used to gamble. It's not worth it. The worst is if you actually win, then you'll have a big. I know.
Oh, what?
Well, then you get if you win, you want to keep doing
Oh,
it. So
yes.
you're never
of
going to get
course.
ahead because
Right.
if you go up $100, you're going to say, man, if I could get 100,
I
you're going
know.
to keep going.
I know,
right?
because, right. That's just human nature. Exactly.
So, unless you really enjoy it, like you're saying, okay, I'm going to spend 2 hours here with $100.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that more than eating or sitting out for a drink or going on an excursion. I mean, if
Yeah.
you really enjoy it, I guess.
It was fun when I was gambling in Vegas because they serve you drinks as long as
Right.
you're gambling, you're getting the free drinks. And, you know, being 21, I thought it was really cool. And, you know, when the money was gone, it was gone. And until I found the penny slot machines, and that's all I had left was pennies. So
I heard about this retina scan they're doing at Magic Kingdom. In fact, we did a report a month or two ago that was in trial stages where they just scanned it, do a retina scan. Is that something now they're doing at all the parks? Yeah, was it face? I'm trying to think of what that was. I thought it was retina, but maybe it was face, just face thing. Yeah, that's a good point. Raphael says, hopefully the phone does not run out of the battery.
Oh, yeah.
Because at my phone, if it's warm out or the sun, it seems to lose it more. And then you're going to use it. If you have your phone, you're probably doing it because you want to take video, right?
Right.
So you're going to go right through that battery.
Well, they do have little charging stations, right?
I don't know.
I
don't know if they have
where
that.
do we see those?
And then you'd have to sit and wait for it too, right?
Yeah, but you could charge them at
Many moons ago, they used to.
What?
Trying to think of how this worked. You could bring your battery into the photo shop, like for your camera, and get it charged. And there was somewhere you could buy a battery, and then you'd bring the battery back and swap it with one that was
really?
charged.
Okay.
I don't know if they do that anymore, but that was one of the earlier things I remember them doing. Karen says room card. Maybe. I think most people use the app and phones now. We have a Star Wars Band limited edition. Well, JP does. That's nice. A few of those would be nice because they're a souvenir, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, okay. The free ones were the plain colors.
Okay, of course.
That's what we thought, yeah. No, okay, the retinal scan, or let's say the face recognition scan is still just in Magic Kingdom. So it's still in trial.
Okay.
Yeah, it's funny. I was going to say the exact same thing Karen's saying. Those drinks aren't free. You are gambling and paying for those pretty.
I know.
That's right. Every drink they get into you, they know they're going to get another $50 out of your pocket,
so
right?
You are so right. Of course. Oh gosh.
It's funny. I go through this BDF saying facial scans are not always accurate. They are still false. And we have one at work now that we have to do. It's going to recognize your face and take your temperature. It's weird, these machines, that they have out there now.
We do ours the old-fashioned way. We use the thermometer.
Well, and I still wonder why. I'm still wondering how they do this temperature stuff. Like when you're at a 90-degree day at the parks, you're walking around, you're hot and you're sweating. Right. Why that's not going to put your temperature through the roof?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Hello, John. That's on the drink comment, I think. Okay, so those are Magic Bands. Okay, another very popular souvenir, and these are free.
Oh yeah, we got those too. Yep. I still have happy birthday ones as well.
And there are, I never thought to collect like for every occasion because you always think, oh, I'm there for my birthday. That's all I can get. But you could do a little Mickey white lie and say, oh, this is our anniversary. This is our first time here, and get a different one every time you go. In fact, they probably just give it to you anyways, right?
We did. I still have some of them. They're in a box somewhere.
They're mostly birthdays, right?
Mostly birthdays, yes.
Looking to start a collection, why not collect Disney buttons? There's one for every occasion, theme, and outing. There's buttons to celebrate getting married, getting engaged, family reunions, happy anniversary, happy ever after, and the magical triumph of your own choosing. I didn't realize I had that many.
I didn't either. I didn't realize that.
Look at this one, Disney with my bestie.
Oh, that's what Amber should have got.
Let's see. Oh, that's all saying the same.
Yeah. Because
And
Amber
I'm
went
sure
to
everyone out there
Disney.
has some of these badges.
I think, yeah, we got them the last time. I think it was birthdays, I believe.
Yeah, that's true. You know, I never thought of that.
What?
Yes, this facial scans cannot tell the difference between identical twins or triplets.
Good point. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And even if they're not,
yeah.
even if they're not
Wow.
twins, I wonder how close. You know how a lot of kids will look similar. You say, "Oh, they're
Yeah.
brothers or sisters." You wonder
Right.
how close their features would have to be,
Wow.
so it would read
That's
them as someone
interesting.
else.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, so there are flaws, of course, in the facial scans.
But they haven't worked it out yet. Yeah. Okay, here's a little more variety here. Let's see. Happy anniversary, just married.
Oh,
Disney honorary citizen of Disneyland.
geez, I didn't realize there
For
were
some
so
reason, I can
many.
picture Garrett walking around with that one on. First visitor, just graduated. That's nice.
That's nice, yeah.
I wonder if they even had it. You know,
I think we got one for Maddie that said first
We
time
did.
at Disney
We
when
did.
she went, you know, because
we did. You are correct. This is a huge souvenir with people.
what is this?
Disney pins.
Oh, yeah, the pins. Okay, I didn't realize they were the pins.
We don't
Yes,
go
I love
crazy.
pins.
Actually, that looks like one of the ones you have right
Yeah,
there.
it does.
We didn't go crazy like some people, but
No.
Nancy did her share. In fact, this
I have my
hat
hat
here.
here.
I'm going to hold it in the camera. Actually,
just
let me
put it
bump
like this.
down.
I have a bunch of pins.
These are all pins. Turn your head. Different pins, and there's a couple you have there, which kind of our favorites.
Yeah, well, this is my all-time favorite because this is the Disney Cruise pin.
You want to hold it up there?
Should I hold it up right here to the
Yeah,
camera?
that is
Here's
a
my
real
Disney
cool. Tell me, Raphael, you would
I
love to have that one, huh?
Disney
Pull
Cruise
it back
pin.
a little bit.
Like that.
Yeah, that's a great
That
one.
was a great one. That's my favorite. And I love this one too. This is 2004 with the castle. That was fun.
Those are probably our two favorite
Yeah,
Disney
these are
ones.
my
She's got
two
plenty of
favorite.
other ones over
Yeah, I
there.
have Winnie the Pooh because I love Winnie the Pooh.
Where's
and
Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh is somewhere on my hat. I don't know where.
Turn the other way. I think Winnie's gone.
Winnie's gone?
Winnie went back into the woods.
All right.
It's not on there.
Yeah, it's gotta be. He's right up here somewhere. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I'll go back and look.
Okay. I guess I've got her scared now. Hey, Garrett, thanks for popping in. Thanks for joining us. We'll be talking to you later. Hey, Amy, thanks for dropping in. We talk to Amy a lot when she's up on Griswold's lives. Yeah, it will take a while to get these accurate. Yeah, it's funny. Most of our souvenirs that you're seeing, like I said, we bought years ago because we're older than most of you. So they're probably antique now. Maybe at some point we should put them all up on eBay. Okay.
Winnie the Pooh is on the side here.
It was on the side?
Yeah,
Okay.
see?
You take it off now?
No, right here. Can you see?
Oh, yeah, there he is. I didn't see him before. He was there the whole time?
Yeah, he was there the whole time.
Okay, he just hid. So
He's
these are just a
hiding.
bunch
All right,
of...
so I showed my two
Do any of
favorite
you
pins.
guys out there, you big pin collectors? We were just talking about this the other day. When we got these, average pin was about $6.50.
Yeah.
And then the bigger ones were about $10.50.
Yeah, about 10.
I can only imagine what a pin is now in Disney.
I know. But yeah, I have a lot and then I stopped collecting them but
Okay, the next one. Next big souvenir, and we already found out that Meredith has a closet full of them, is Disney clothing for kids and
Oh.
adults. Look for unique Disney apparel at Disneyland. The Walt Disney World apparel range is solid too. You'll find all kinds of Disney clothing and accessories, including shirts, coats, jackets, activewear, dresses, sleepwear, blah, 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 blah. As you can see, this is one of my favorite hats. I mean, I don't wear it all the time because I think it was bought for some, but I love that emblem they have,
Yeah.
the way they did the Disney character. It was the Winnie the Pooh characters and some of the Fab Four. And yours is a Disney. Is yours a Disney hat?
mine just says Florida.
And then that
I got
shirt is
this-
just one of our shirts.
One of
but
our it has all the characters on it. This is very colorful.
is that funny on the back or just one
I
side?
think back is this one.
Yeah. So these are always cool. The ones that have the
Yeah.
characters.
I did get rid of some clothing that I had from Disney. This is and then of course I have my sweatshirt with
Oh yeah,
Mickey
that's
Mouse,
right.
and you have yours with Mickey here.
That one.
And I had a Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt that.
I tend to like the small
Yeah.
little thing than the big one because
Yeah.
I wear it more
Yeah, I
with
got
work and stuff.
Yeah, my Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt.
Cameron said
was
we got a few
horrible
pens in
one.
2000 when we first went, but not really collectors. I don't know any real collectors. You know, you hear people go nuts on these pens. And
Yeah.
they trade them, I
They
guess.
trade them.
And
Yeah, I
everything else.
just got them for souvenirs. Like I love, this always reminds me of the beautiful Disney cruise that I went on. And
Cameron says Disney merch. Oh boy, we have loads of clothing caps. Whenever I watch your live,
who said this?
Karen from the UK.
Oh, okay.
Whenever I watch her live, she's got something Disney there.
Oh,
I don't
does she?
think there's a shot on camera that
Oh.
doesn't have it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get rid of some things.
Thank you, Blaine, for joining us.
Clothing doesn't always last they get worn out.
Right.
And you have to discard them after a while.
This is matching clothing. Oops. Okay, and this is Disney housewares and kitchenware. Some of the best Disney gifts for adults can be found in Disney housewares and accessories. Just a couple of ones we got.
I thought these were kind of cute. I mean,
This is basically a hot plate.
Yeah, and I got a blue one here.
How many people
I don't think
absolutely
it-
decorate their whole home? Look at it's green. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, it's green. It's not showing up.
That's funny.
Yeah, that is funny. I got the blue one here.
And that's a spoon holder.
Spoon holder.
And then a couple of your
And,
cookie cutters, which of course.
I made Mickey Mouse cookies, or you can make what's the other thing called?
Rice
Those
Krispies?
Rice Krispie
Yeah.
treats. Yeah. So here are the cookie cutters. Or you can,
There are some people that have a whole house full of them.
or this is a good.
Like every room is
Oh,
themed.
yeah.
Kind of neat.
Oh, this is a good trick too. This was when our daughter was younger. I used cookie cutters to make the waffles. When we bought the
we were
frozen
telling this on
waffles.
another
So
one
if
of our lives.
your
Yeah.
kids really like Mickey Mouse, and you just buy the frozen waffles and use the cookie cutter to cut them into Mickey Mouse.
Right.
And
right.
they'll eat them. Anyways, that was a trick that we found out.
Karen, oh yeah, I have tons of plates and Disney ornaments and Disney measuring
Oh,
spoons,
do
Disney
ya?
cutters.
There
Yeah, me
you
too,
go.
Nancy.
Oh gosh.
Tea towels. That's the second time I've heard that term. We had never heard the term tea
Tea
towel.
towels, no. And what
We always call them what? Dish towels, right?
dish towels, right?
And where did we hear that? Was that on? We listened to something online. The tea towels. We were both wondering what it was. Was it something to
Oh.
cover a pot of tea to keep it warm?
I see, yeah.
But that's what they call dish towels.
Okay.
I wonder I can't remember who was saying that.
I don't recall.
Okay, so these are some plates from around the old house.
Yeah, it's fun going into the kitchen store in downtown Disney. They have the cutest things there.
I mean, we have the aprons and all sorts of stuff, but that's just a couple of represented. And of
Yeah.
course, all the dishes and glasses and everything else we
yeah.
have. The next one is Disney stationery and paper goods.
I never
Buy
bought any of
Disneyland
that.
products for your home office or take them with you to spread
Oh,
Disney
you know
cheer.
what? I
for
gotta go
family
show
friends.
you something. I'll be right back.
So these were some kind of a glitter pens that we had bought. And this was a typical kit you get with the magic marker, the pad, the pen. I'm sure we've all bought this for souvenirs and stuff like that.
Hey, wait a minute. I forgot I had these. What?
Raphael saying, oh my God, you're showing my china.
John, look at the Disney pens.
Yeah.
Do you remember these?
Yep. We got a bunch
So
of
I
those.
bought these as a souvenir. I thought they were
Hold
adorable.
on to the camera.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they're
were
just different
Just
Disney scenes.
Disney pens. I forgot I had these. Yeah, I still have these, and they still have ink in them.
It's funny about. There are people, I'm sure, that have a whole kitchen, right? Probably with
Oh, yeah.
everything
Well,
Disney, and they use Disney
Yeah,
stuff.
I forgot. Aren't these cute? That was
really
my.
Disney dish towels. Yeah, someone had referred to it as a tea towel, and neither of us knew what it was.
Yeah, I
and
didn't realize it.
we thought maybe it was a towel that you put over the top of a pot of tea to keep it warm or something. And then after talking to
dish
someone,
towels.
it's just what
Just
we
a
call
dish
dish
towels.
towels.
Well, they make nice souvenirs. I think we bought some for your mother and my mother. As
Yeah.
souvenirs, because they do make nice souvenirs.
They do. Okay, next one is Disney collectibles, ornaments, and figurines. This is probably the most
Oh.
popular. we have a ton of ornaments. Our trees, at
Oh,
least half full of
we
Disney.
get an ornament every year. Well, I mean,
Right.
every time we go
But
to Disney.
instead of digging into our Christmas stuff and standing up here for forever doing it, if anyone does care to see our Disney ornaments, we've had 2 videos out. Just go to our channel and you can see the ornaments we have.
Yep.
These are a couple little
figurines
we got. Where is it here? Vicky, where are you? A couple of figurines. And we also bought Souvenir, which a lot of people have a train going around their tree. We bought the monorail, which we've been using for, 25 years now.
Yeah, every
going
Christmas.
around our tree.
Yep.
Raphael says they came out with a black and white edition that is fantastic. I have a popcorn bowl. That's funny. That's funny.
Got a lot of Disney stuff, boy.
So that is that. So that's ornament figurines. So that's one of our favorite is Disney ornaments.
Oh yeah, we always have to get a Disney ornament. Yep.
This is a statue that's in Disney World. I think they have one similar in Disneyland, but this is just a small version. I guess this is a very popular souvenir. It's a partner statue at Disney World, a miniature statuette replica of the partner statue on display in front of the Sleeping Beauty Castle at Disneyland and Cinderella Castle. So I guess they do have one in both things. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
I wouldn't mind thinking about that.
I know.
If there's
I like
one
that.
small enough like that one
Yeah.
there, that would go in your curio cabinet.
Yeah, I would like that. I was just thinking that.
Nancy's got a great curio cabinet with all the little.
I would like that souvenir. I would do that. Would go well with my curio cabinet.
Of course, the ever popular balloons.
Yeah, I always like those.
These are the
They
real.
make me happy when I look at them.
Well, these
They
are the real
just make me
popular
happy.
ones. See how they put the ears in
Yeah,
the balloon
that's what
inside
I like.
another balloon.
That's how I like them. I like the ears
like
inside.
that. Those are cool.
I do. I just feel all warm inside when I see those balloons.
I like the idea that people, when they buy those and they tie them to the strollers,
Yeah, so they know
make sure you don't lose your
they
kid or
mark
something.
the
I think that's a
strollers,
great
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, very pretty. And of
Uh,
course, the plush
plush.
toys. Oh,
We got 4 more to go here. Disney stuffed toys. We're not going to show you our whole pile, but
we have a couple of
we
them
just have
here.
a couple to
Yeah.
represent it. This was one. It was kind of. You remember why we bought these?
Yeah, I
we
do.
bought like
You
we
told
bought
me.
we bought like 4 of these because
We
they
did
were
buy
there were
4.
rumors that Figment was going to go away.
Yeah, and we weren't ever going to get them.
So we
again.
bought 4 of them. We figured, oh, we're going to put these away.
Yeah,
Everyone's going to want them. Well, Figment never went away, but we
No.
love these.
we do like Figment.
And if you saw our snow video last week on the last snowstorm, these guys were sitting out in the snowstorm in the chair. So that's 2 of our.
Yeah, he's a good one. Yeah, we do have a Mickey Mouse. No, our daughter had a Minnie Mouse stuffed toy. She might have it with her now. But, I want to do something. I'll be right back.
Oh, one thing we had forgotten to do. I'll hold that up now. This is one of our favorites. I really don't like snow globes at all, but Nancy got a bunch of them. They had this smaller version here. And this is a Disney Cruise Line, which I thought was cool.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of our favorites. She's got a bunch of them. And the other one, which
Oh, my
with
favorite.
a weird
I
quick
love
story,
this. Has an interesting story to it.
Nancy really wanted this, and so I was trying to surprise her and went back to the parks, and they were all out of them. So we went back to a different park, and they were great. They talk about Disney magic. They gave us a free pass for the rest of the day in Epcot, and so we go in and look around for this and to just enjoy the park. Well, they were all sold out. Remember?
They were all sold out, but that was really magical going into the park again.
And but so I had to. What I ended up doing, just mail ordering it.
Yeah, you had it ordered online.
Let's see. Snap same as.
Well, I know.
Snap same as us. So many Christmas ornaments, absolutely loads. Love them over the years. The price has gone on up so much. Yeah. Oh, I want monorail for the train.
Well, I know this isn't.
We got a Lego train. The ornaments too. We started out when we were first married 30 years ago. We would just get a few, 2 or 3 Disney ones each year. And now the tree's like 75% covered.
I know this isn't a Disney souvenir, but can I show off my Disney pillows?
Oh, yeah.
I made these for the kids.
Many years ago.
Yeah,
Those are
many years
cute.
ago. I still have them.
All right, so that is the stuffed animals. This one, too bad Garrett's not still here, because this is kind of a running joke that I have with him and Michelle. They collect these Funkos, and I was going to tell him that's my collection, but I have never bought a Funko. There are some real cute ones out there. How many of you people are into the Funko collection and have a big collection? I don't know. It seems like it's growing and it's very popular. I wouldn't even know where to start, which one to get. Imagine that. So we're trying to clean our house out, man.
Yeah.
Starting to collect these things.
Yeah, I know.
She likes, Karen said, well done on your pillows.
Oh, thank you.
Oops. PDF said I drew Tinkerbell and she turned out being in 3D. That would be cool. Huh? Wow. I'm not 100% sure, Raphael, on our hours, but last I looked, we're starting to climb within 500 hours, I think.
That's exciting.
We've done a lot of lives, and that's what kind of has been saving us. What are those things? I think he's talking about the Funkos. I'm not sure exactly what they are.
Yeah,
if anyone in
I'm
the
not too
chat
familiar
collects
with
them, I think they're like a hard plastic statue. Some are glow in the dark, some
Oh,
are
really?
small, some are big.
I'm going to look into that. I want to know what they are.
Hey, welcome in, Simply Jean from Canada.
Simply Jean.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
But it doesn't sound like anyone. I don't see any description. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we do have one up here. Of course, I scrolled by. JP collects Funko Pops. Whole wall of them, so maybe hundreds each. Wow.
Wow.
And are they just like kind of a plastic statue type thing? Let's see, I don't see anyone that's describing them. Okay, two more things here. Yeah, okay. She said they are like a plastic thing.
Okay.
Okay, the last two, budget Disney souvenirs. Wondering what souvenirs to buy at Disneyland and Disney World for school friends, local friends, on the cheap. How about Disney souvenir coins? I guess they have those pressed pennies.
Oh, I always like the
Those
pressed
are always
pennies.
cool.
Yeah, I got them.
Also
I would
called
do
Disney
those.
pressed pennies.
Yeah, I always
Disney
liked those.
souvenir fridges, magnets,
Magnets. We have
Disney
magnets.
ion patches or badges. So
Yeah, here are magnets. We got two of them here. I'll hold them up. Yeah.
I'm a little closer to the camera.
There we go. Oh, can I put them up?
Yeah.
Okay. There are two magnets.
So those are always cool.
Yeah, these are. Yeah.
Wow. Saying that some of those Funkos go for hundreds of dollars.
Oh my gosh! Wow, I didn't know that.
Disney hand gel and dispenser, awesome from Disney discounts. Yeah, that's what we found too. Is a lot of our stuff when we brought souvenirs, we go to they call them warehouses, those stores down
They
there.
call them outlets.
Outlets,
the
right, the
premium
outlets.
Yeah, that's where
And
I got my sweatshirts at the premium outlets.
As long as you're not real picky, like if
Yeah.
you're looking for a particular item, you got to get in the pot.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, I got this here.
But I mean, when you're bringing something back, you just kind of go and find something.
Yeah.
And so those are like stuff on the cheap. And the final souvenir that you collect is free Disney souvenirs, Disney trading cards, transportation cards, park maps, or photos and hidden Mickeys that you find.
Oh yeah.
I know people who take those park maps and they'll see, I forgot that. There's your press penny.
Yeah, I always like press pennies.
Those are really cool.
Yeah, I have a few of them, but then I don't know where they are. But
Well, that's the thing.
So what do you do with them?
You used to just throw them like in your jewelry
Yeah,
box.
I did. Yeah.
But they are cute.
They are cute. Yeah.
These are the stickers. These are the ones they always
Oh
give
yeah,
out.
the free stickers. Yeah, we had rolls of those. Yeah.
Yeah, we had tons of those
Yeah,
too.
we had them.
And I've seen people frame these brochures and stuff and put them in
Really?
frames. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's a good idea.
Different things from the countries that you can collect. Remember when the kids would go around, there'd always be something, the crafts. Give me that envelope right there.
Oh yeah.
And these were always these were always like free type of stuff too that we collected. This actually was this thing was from the Disney Magic.
Yeah.
We got a collection of them.
That's
I think they
nice.
give you a different one each day. We have
We did
actually
have-
have several of these. We have several of these framed, don't
Right,
we?
we have them framed.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was like 4 different kinds
Yes,
over the
we
course
did
of
have
the week.
them framed.
And I won't go through these all, but these are all different. I don't know, Raphael. Do they still give these? These are still our luggage
Your
tag.
luggage tag,
I
yeah.
don't know if they still give these out. Just for an example, these are cards that you would get it with. Like this one says, "Welcome aboard, variety show," and then it gives a description on the back. Welcome aboard. Tonight is just a sampling of the quality and kind of talks about it. This is something my wife and daughter and mother-in-law did.
Oh, yeah.
And that was Tea with Wendy. Families
Yes.
on board can learn the custom of tea spent at one of Peter Pan's favorites. So it goes in a little description.
Yeah, those are cool.
And the collectors, I was surprised they still had these.
Yeah, I
things.
was surprised too. We hadn't looked at those in
No.
years.
Character Breakfast.
Yeah.
Disney Dreams, which is one of the great shows on board. So that's just a bunch of stuff. I know this is the Island Castaway.
Right.
Is it Castaway Key? Castaway Key or something?
That was
I think that was
beautiful.
there. So anyways, there are a lot of free stuff. And if you ask for them, like one thing we realized after a while, you can go and a lot of times we'll give you a free postcard.
Yes,
And there'll be, Nancy started collecting them for each resort.
I did. I got a few of those. Yes,
Because
I got a
one-
few postcards from each resort. Yes.
Because when we go to Disney, we usually go from 14 to 17 days. And one of the things that we always plan out is to resort hop.
Right.
So we try and get some kind of souvenir from
Yep.
the resorts.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know that answer. Let's see. Let's go back here a minute here. Character Warehouse. Stores are the best you can find. That is so true.
Hmm.
Karen said we get some pressed penny pouches in the
Oh.
book to keep them.
That's where you keep them. That's a good
Yeah, because
idea.
I've seen those books too.
Yeah.
They keep them in the drawer.
Yeah.
Karen, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Karen. Have a wonderful day.
My daughter got a pressed penny at the aquarium in Dallas, and they sold bracelets to put them in.
Oh,
That's a good
interesting.
idea. I know a
Yeah.
lot of places do pressed pennies. We get them from other places. The other thing we
Yeah.
used to get, I don't know if they do them anymore. Remember, it was like it was a figurine. It would pour the plastic in. It was a small figurine.
Oh, yeah, I do
I
remember.
remember getting that at SeaWorld and different
Yeah.
places. Tommy asks, how much does it cost to get a penny press these days? Over $1.50? I'll bet you
Oh
it's
my
going to be at least
God,
that.
yeah. Used to be 51 cents.
Right, that's what I
Right?
was trying to think
Yeah,
of.
because I always did.
And then it was 76
Yeah,
cents.
I
So who
remember it
knows?
being at
Anyone get one
51
recently that can answer that
Yeah.
question? Raphael says his cards are cute. Yeah, and I don't think they gave them to us either, Raphael. Next time you're on one, just ask what they give, and a lot of times
Yeah, these are cool.
they have all these. Another thing that we didn't realize till after our cruises, they have scavenger hunts and different things like that. The last one he got, Penny, was $1.
Oh, wow, $1 so double. Yeah,
So that's
double.
So that is, let's see, is that all end of our pictures? That is our show for the day.
Well, that was a lot. of
If you
fun.
missed any news things, you want some current news items, look at the beginning of the show. And our next live is this Sunday at
Sunday,
4 o'clock, and we're
4
going
o'clock.
to do the best beaches in the continental U.S.,
Mhm.
figuring that people are not going to be jumping on airplanes or cruise ships necessarily this summer. So we're going to tell you, after doing some research and get a consensus of beaches, we're going to
Mhm.
tell you what our top choices are for beaches in the continental U.S. So thank you much for
Thanks
joining
for
us.
joining us, everyone. And remember, stay young and have fun and have a magical day.
And we're going to have to spend the afternoon putting all this stuff away. So have a good one, everyone.